Welcome back. The latest developments around the world. It's an early morning on a Thursday, yes. They look that awful. You haven't seen anything yet. Sorry about that. Well, the West and the Zelensky regime neo-Nazis, goons, are celebrating because they have conquered Kharkov and all the parts in that region. Practically, they conquered empty fields, which the Russians had been withdrawn in an ordinary fashion and say, here what, take this empty barren land, which has no military strategic meaning of. And so they think they have won there, but they had their arses beaten up in the south. Zelensky had heavy losses down there. Always in all a trap to lure what they have still got into a trap, like the Indians done to General Custard. Same thing can probably happen. Well, meanwhile, in Washington, Biden is enthusiastic of this victory, and Zelensky's scrounging more money and more weapons from the West. They want really heavy stuff, missiles, planes and stuff. Problem is, who's going to fly these planes? Who's going to man these machines? Because you need time to train people. And these are reservists, which are combating in these areas. And there were stories about the Kharkov offensive, which was led by NATO forces, NATO mercenaries or NATO undercover military, as I said, to conquer empty fields, like NATO and Boris Johnson of the Zaporizhia power station, nuclear power station, famous attack which no one talked about, which the Russians have unfoiled the attack. These Ukrainian commanders were trained in the UK to SAS standards, assault squad standards. They were literally blown away. The second unit, a gunship helicopter chased after them and wiped them off the face of Earth. Wipe out, as they say. Well, in Europe, the German ambassador was warned by Putin to stop selling weapons to Ukraine. Otherwise, they will retaliate. They'll begin hit thinking centres, decision centres. Not just in Ukraine, even in the EU, and probably in America. And now France and Germany have suddenly woken up. They want to begin to negotiate with Russia its withdrawal from Ukraine. They have not even a fistful of flies in their hands to negotiate. They got really bad cards to play. Russia's got all the aces to put down on the table if you want to play a card game. While they continue to send weapons in Ukraine to Zelensky and money as well. There you are. The energy crisis. They say France and Germany are the main economical locomotives of the economy of Europe. Even Italy as well. Italy will face a financial problem. Deindustrialization of Germany and France up shit creek. And so, regarding to I didn't mention about Ursula von Crazy, judges of Brussels, which revealed spending Europe does in every single sector over the, contracts over Pfizer. They've been keeping secrets about that as well. They say something's big can happen. In Russia, someone's bumping off all the advisors of oil or Putin. I wonder if any Western country know anything about it. No, surely won't say. It will say it wasn't me, as usual. It wasn't me, which NATO is in Ukraine fighting the Russians. Well, you can't say official otherwise. You would declare Third World War, weren't you? So we are in the hands of fools, and these fools are going to take us to doom, to Armageddon of Europe, total destruction. Very nice, Ursula von der Leyen. The Norwegians are making money on the top of us, 300% profits on gas and oil, and they want to put the same type of system on others from the non-East Sea, I think it is, yeah, like the Russians did, gas for rubles. It's useless because Russians, they can sell their oil and gas to anyone they bloody want at any price, a lot more cheaper. So these are futile threats, futile measures. They haven't got the foggiest idea how to deal with this crisis because they created it themselves. You do sanctions, you only sanction European countries and their economies.